political parties. I repeat, as a serious politician that want to win elections in Nigeria, avoid these three political parties. Number one, avoid the Labour Party. Number two, avoid the PDP. And number three, avoid the ADC. If you are a serious politician and
ọmọ Yorùbá, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tá à ń sọ wípé ààbẹ̀ tẹ̀lé bàbá wa Tinubu, ẹ wá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ play fún wa yìí. Àníṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká ro orí wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kí ni, ẹ jẹ́ ká ro orí wa dáadáa. Gbogbo àwọn pátì tó kù tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ tẹ̀lé, tẹ́ ẹ sọ wípé àwọn pátì yẹn ló dá pé ẹ fẹ́ tẹ̀lé bàbá Tinubu, ìbádàkẹ́ onú o. Ẹ wá gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ nípa àwọn pátì yìí, ẹ wá gbọ́ ohun tí wọ́n sọ nípa àwọn pátì iṣẹ́. Ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ ọkọ, ọbọ̀lọ̀ ronú dáadáa, ọbọ̀lọ̀ mọ ibi tó yẹ kó o tò sí. Báwo ni wàá ṣe rí ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ tí ń sọ èdè ẹ, tí wàá sọ pé ọ̀fẹ́ tẹ̀lé ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ tí ń sọ èdè ẹ? Ẹni tí ò sọ èdè ẹ, tí ò mọ ibi tí bàtà ti ń ta ọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, òun lọ wá sọ pé ọ̀fẹ́ tẹ̀lé. Ṣé ìgbé mùmú ń ṣe wá báwọn? Ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú náà. Kí n tó kọ̀ntínú ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ, mo fẹ́ kájọ farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dáadáa. Mo léwu tá a bá farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi, ìwọ̀nba ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ lórí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi, ó yẹ kó yé wa dáadáa. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ.
you want to win elections, especially this coming 2027 presidential election, avoid the Labour Party, avoid the PDP, and avoid the ADC. ADC is a party that is sitting on a time bomb. Today is the 14th of April. The ADC had their convention. Now, the Supreme Court is saying that don't hold that convention. Return to status quo, antebellum. Return to status quo, according to Supreme Court. Also, the court prevented INEC from attending the convention of the ADC. You know the implication of INEC not attending or being present at your convention. That means it is illegible. Now, what the ADC want to do is that let us go with the convention.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ ń wò wá tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa nínú ilé lórí ohun tí mò ń play fún wa, ibẹ̀ yẹn ti gbọ́ àrà tí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá dá, àrà tó dá. Tẹ́ bá rí gbogbo ọ̀tọ̀ sọ ní bàbá Tinubu, ọmọ ìyá ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn o. Ọmọ ìyá kan náà àtàkàrà wọn torí òṣèlú, tó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí kíni? Torí àwọn ẹ̀yà míì, ẹ̀yà Hausa àbí Fúlàní lápè wọn, àbí Ìgbò lápè wọn, ọ̀wá àtàkà ọmọ ìyá tiẹ̀, tó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọmọ Yorùbá jẹ́ ká ronú. Àwọn pípù tá a wò bóyá èèyàn dáadáa ni wọ́n, tó bá dó ipò tán, wọ́n ò yíṣó padà sí wa ní o. Abẹ́tà ká sọ̀pọ̀tì èèyàn wa kóun náà lọ ọdún 8 ẹ̀ kó pé. Ṣé gbọ́? Abẹ́tà ká sọ̀pọ̀tì èèyàn wa tọ́gbọ́ èdè wa. Ohun tá a bá sọ fún bá a fẹ́ yóò ètè gbọ́, yóò ètè dá wa lóhùn. Ẹ ṣé, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́ lọ.
Perhaps if we win at the court, then we can pressure the court to force INEC to recognize the convention. That is what the ADC is planning to do, irrespective of the directive by the Supreme Court and also the Federal High Court. They went on with the convention. ADC is a party that is sitting on time bomb. I said it. I advise P2B, my brother. This is the best time. The window is open to leave the ADC, join another political party. Half bread is better than none. Don't say I did not say it to. Don't say. The NDC even offered Peter Obi automatic ticket. I am suggesting the NDC, although we have reports that if everything does not go as planned in the ADC, they may adopt the PRP. That is an information we are getting. But we are suggesting the NDC is a better platform for Peter Obi to start all again with the obedient, because this ADC train is bound for failure. So Now, if you know the kind of enemies, the kind of people, the kind of adversaries that the opposition have, you are challenging Tinubu and APC, you are challenging Wike, you are challenging INEC, only you are challenging the judiciary. How do you intend to escape? How do you intend? Aregbesola made a statement, and I want to read it out. Aregbesola, that worked with Tinubu, came out and made a statement. You know, politics in Nigeria, you cannot understand it. Aregbesola is calling Tinubu a scammer. He said that the renewed hope is a scam. Since 2023, renewed hope. Now, 3 years after, they are still telling us renewed hope. Aregbesola said Tinubu is a scammer. This is somebody that worked with Tinubu directly, very close to Tinubu. He's calling Tinubu a scammer. He's calling APC a party of criminals. That is, he shocked me. And he said that the ADC has a duty to stop scammers from power. Now, when you look at it critically, the same time the ADC was having their convention, the president and the senate president, they commissioned the Nigeria Revenue Service building. They were commissioning the Nigeria Revenue Service building in Abuja, and Tinubu made a statement. He said, Akpabio, senate president, I will send you to scatter the opposition. That is a statement from Tinubu. All these statements, some people are saying that it is a joke. The president was trying to joke. When Tinubu is mentioning, is speaking at such events, it is no joke. The man has not come to play. I told you that. You see, Adebusola said, Tinubu is not a Democrat. Tinubu is an anarchist. That even if it takes Tinubu to destroy democracy for him to get power, Tinubu is willing to do it. Adebusola said it, and I told you, anything that will stop Tinubu from becoming president, unless he faces a resistance or there's a military coup or God takes his life, he faces revolution from Nigerians cut across the country. Nigerians unite against Tinubu, or military coup coming, or something happens to him, he's no more. Tinubu will do anything, even though for him to lock down the whole north, conduct elections in the south, declare himself winner. You know, he's telling Akpabio, you will help me. The executive arm of government, the legislative arm of government, the judicial arm of government should be acting independent of each other. But this one under Tinubu is a stooge. When I tell you that see Tinubu see 10, you think that it is not possible. Tinubu did the impossible by running with a Muslim ticket. He snatched an election with a Muslim ticket. No other person will have tried it. Even Buhari would dare not try running with a Muslim ticket. But the Tinubu, against all odds, did the impossible. He ran with a Muslim ticket and he was announced winner of the elections. And you think that Tinubu would not be... Tinubu captured judiciary. I've never seen. I don't see Akpabio as a senate president. He's not a president. He's a minister under Tinubu. Somebody that is acting as if Tinubu can fire him today. Tinubu can just sack him. He's just acting as if Tinubu has some powers over him, which is not true. The Senate as it stands can hold the president to ransom. The Senate can impeach. You know, most of our young people don't know that the Senate can impeach the president. It can impeach the president. Saraki did the same thing to Buhari until they now play politics and remove Saraki. Saraki held Buhari ransom for the first 4 years of his tenure. Put Buhari inside a box. But you see, Tinubu, Akpabio, and Benjamin Kanu. When Tinubu was making that joke, I watched the room. When the camera panned to the people sitting at the other side, some politicians were not smiling, were faking their smile. You see, these northerners, they are not happy with Tinubu. They are not happy. I saw southern politicians in Tinubu's camp, they were laughing that he is going to send Akpabio to scatter the other side. He said that they are confused. I would not agree less with the president, but I know that the antecedent or the precedent that this government is setting is not Tinubu is not a Democrat. Me and you know except you want to light yourself. Maybe you like to light yourself. You can light yourself. I cannot light myself. Tinubu is not a Democrat. Look at the statement from a supposed president. He's happy that the opposition is not strong. One of the pillars of democracy is opposition. Very critical. If the opposition is not there, it is not democracy. So somebody is happy that the opposition, although I know this opposition is one of the worst opposition in the history of Nigeria, but Tinubu contributes the problem that the opposition is facing. Tinubu and APC contribute over 60% of the problem they are facing. Look at how long it took for them to even get a space for them to do their convention. Look at how Wike and Tinubu, they are playing ping pong. The person that owns the place, the Rainbow Event Center, came out and said, I don't want you to do again. If not that they have paid money, collected receipts, they signed an agreement, the guy will have returned their money. Because of that agreement, they insisted that we have signed an agreement, we must reach the agreement. And that is how they went. So 60% of what the opposition is going through APC hand inside. I started by saying, avoid these political parties, avoid Labour Party, avoid the PDP, and avoid the NDC. Even avoid the APC, because APC is a time bomb that is going to blow very soon. If Tinubu does not restructure the country, the North, they are looking for an opportunity to lead Tinubu. They are just looking for one opportunity. Oh, Tinubu, you have your floor now. Begin to run the country the way you want. You have your chance. Let me tell you the real fact. What I'm telling P2B to leave the NDC. The NDC is planning post 2031, as in that is their main focus. That is their primary focus. Most of them, they know that they stand no chance against a President Tinubu. They know as constituted, but they are forming that block and coalition just to see what they can do. But in the real sense of it, they are running and gunning for 2031. That's the main thing. P2B might emerge as presidential candidate tomorrow. That is not the concern of the North. The think tank, the guys that are playing the politics of the ADC, they are sitting down to say, if we fail 2027, our primary purpose is to clinch on to power 2031. By then, if the APC does not organize itself to restructure Nigeria, because for good governance, APC and Tinubu will fail. How do you give people good governance without justice? Please, for the APC supporters watching me, please, without justice, how do you give good governance? Don't tell me that road and school and hospitals, they are good governance. No. Affordable healthcare, quality education. Yes, these are the features of good governance. So they might build one gigantic school and you cannot afford the school, or they have teachers that are their teacher. You know, the quality of education in Nigeria is very low. In our public schools, very low. I don't know why I'm taking my time to even tell you what good governance is. Please. So if it's for good governance, the Tinubu government cannot give good governance. They will be patching, story. See what Oselu said. We need hope. I saw a banner on social media. APC, expect more. Expect more of what? So moving from that, the ADC is saying, let us have our convention. Maybe we may win at the court. Then if we win at the court, we can push the hand of the court to force INEC to acknowledge this our convention, because there is no time. There is no time for them. By May, they should have concluded with the primaries. And is it not April 21? They're going to hear this case, that case. The court cases in ADC, before they finish with the court cases, and if they don't do the convention now, it will be very difficult for them to meet up with the primaries of May 31. So, whether which way, they go to INEC say we are not coming, the court has given us a verdict not to come. So, irrespective of that, they went on so in case we are the court, let's see the judgment of the court. If the judgment of the court favors me, then I will force the court to make sure that INEC recognizes the convention. That is the plan of the ADC. Now, if the court do not favor the ADC, OT law. And you see, even if the court favors the ADC, other litigations will spring up, because Tinubu told Akpabio, help me go and scatter them. There's an implication of what he said. They are confused, go and scatter them. The Tinubu's government have seen that these people may survive the courts. So I told you that what Tinubu has in stock, the guy is just expressing himself. You know, when I tell some things, you'll be like, if I do meeting with the APC, whatever, they look at their body language and they study them. I try to get into their minds and say, how do these people think? How can these people think? Tinubu is sending a Akpabio, go and help me scatter them. He knows that the ADC will survive the courts. Because when I look at the case, Matthew Bala does not have a case. They may want to delay. That is why they had the convention, because if although there's an as related hearing from the Supreme Court on the 21st or 22nd or 23rd, I'm not sure about that. But with this as related hearing, adjournment, there's no time for the ADC to prepare. So Tinubu have seen that these people may win at the court. Let's introduce another problem, and that is working with the moles from within the ADC. Hello, the ADC have moles. Tinubu has moles in every political party as we speak. Every major potential political party. I told last week, I said it, that if the ADC do not leave that party for NDC, the APC will have registered for the NDC. And I know APC people that have registered under the NDC. Hello? It is just to cancel your registration under APC and you register for NDC, because we have not submitted the digital footprint of party members to INEC. And you know, after primaries, nobody can go to cross carpet to another political party. If Obi loses the primary till 2031, if Atiku loses the primary till 2031, these are the only two people I know that if they lose the primary, it will pain their supporters. If Atiku loses that primary, he's going to wait till 2031. If P2B loses the primary, he's going to wait till 2031. So the INEC, the electoral reform, they don't set trap for everybody. Don't look at me as if I am against the opposition. No, I am not against the opposition. I'm against northern hypocrisy.
Yes.
That is what I'm against. I'm not a fan of Tinubu. I can never be a fan of Tinubu. If I have opportunity to join the APC, I will not join the APC. Is a party we don't cast. It's just a matter of time. Now they are in power, just like the PDP. They are in power. APC of the world. So, hey God. The day when power go to northern Nigeria, you will see decamping the defection left, right, center. Is that they pursue southwest politicians, Yoruba politicians from the APC, or northern politicians bail out from the APC and form or line up. As it is now, the ADC now is an official platform of the northern politicians. The ADC is official platform of northern politicians. That is why I have said that the NDC is being owned by a sultanate. So it is wise for P2B and Co to use the NDC to further their political ambition. Whether it is. Okay. Now, how would Akpabio scatter the political party, the ADC? Two things. Number one, is that he's going to use his powers as state president. Leo members, they will be decamping left, right, center. GC offer, decamping, or they will activate their modes inside the ADC to start working. And you know that some people say, they cannot do it. They cannot. You will learn politics by force. This politics, you will learn them by force. You know that the ADC now is in the hands of Tinubu. I said it that the ADC, the people they are fighting against, number one, Tinubu and APC as a political party. Number two, Wike. You know, Tinubu and Wike combination are very, very bad combination. I don't think Ordinary only Tinubu and Wike, wicked, desperate politicians. That combination is not good for any opposition. Now they are also fighting INEC. Look at Oselu State. They want to transfer INEC commissioners, INEC rec. The ones, the one made for the state may be loyal to the governor Adeleke. So they will come out, they transfer the INEC rec, they put a neutral one that will do their bidding. It is Nigeria that will do it. And those the election. Wike's cousin was the INEC rec. They removed the commissioner of police, put new one. Remove INEC rec, put new one. All of a sudden, flood won't carry beavers to away closer to elections. And we are warning the other people. They say, I don't know Lagos. It is Edo and Lagos. When they come, mouth and chest beating. He reached that the real governor of the state, they push and go one side. The real governor of the state. He was lonely. He was looking for where they are counting ballots. They had to sideline him. He was complaining and nothing happened. His people also betrayed him. The people that were saying we vote for is it what his name? The PDP candidate, I've forgotten. They collected money and voted for the APC. Like I said, when the opposition will tell us that it is Nigerians against the APC and Tugbẹnutan, I said these Nigerians that they can even sell, if they have opportunity to sell the ADC, they will sell it. Look at the people that are giving Atiku Abubakar, Babaji Lawal suspension from the ADC. These are people, these are not others, these are people that are supposed to be even emotionally connected to opposition. But they are being used to disrupt the opposition. They are being used. So these are Nigerians. It is APC through rich Nigerians. Okay, forget that one. The reality will soon set in. If you look at the geopolitical zones, Tinubu has captured northern Nigeria. You see all this dancing that ATC is doing. I need to be convinced. I've not seen anything that will convince me that Tinubu has not captured the north. Almost all the governors, they will give them mandate. Everybody have political rivals in the north. So because of that political rivalry, some governors will want to deliver the mandate of APC and not on the ADC or the sentiment of we northerners. We northerners are rejecting Tinubu. No, most of these governors will not want to deliver on the mandate of northerners because of their selfish political ambition. Most of them will support Tinubu against the northern sentiment. Tinubu is against the north. Because northern politicians, their ambition, not even northern politician, an average Nigerian politician is looking at his selfish interest first before you. You're not even concerned. The northern political agenda might come second. So in fact that he is going to contest and win next election. Yes. I know that some northerners are willing to work against Tinubu. Yes. But the majority, you see, what we need to do is that let's sit down and watch what unfolds. I hope that the ADC is able to succeed or survive the onslaught of Tinubu, Wike, INEC, and judiciary. If they are able to do so, then a lot of things are at stake. I said it before that if the Supreme Court judgment favors the ADC, you will see the campaign from north. Somebody said something at the convention. He said that not only has food this political party, not only has food everywhere, not only has taken the ADC as their political home. It's a northern agenda. That ADC is northern agenda. Nothing anybody can tell me. But if P2B wants to destroy his political career, keep on staying in ADC. I know that P2B, being president of Nigeria, is going to be a peculiar tax. Even if the northerners agree to say, okay, Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, the way they support Atiku will not be the way they support a P2B. These northerners I know, hypocritical. We are not joining Southwest to, no Southwesterners now. They are biased in their analysis. They are there because it is Tinubu and their brother. I used to watch all those ABC accounts. When Tinubu do something wrong, they avoid it. They start focusing on irrelevant thing. Peter Obi. Tinubu has failed in insecurity. They will avoid the topic. These are the people you call APC.